I think it would be unfair for us to paint the entire Republican Party with this racist brush.
Sure.
Just because of what Ron DeSantis did. Let's get another perspective on this from, this is number 17. This is a different perspective.
Okay.
Just because
We need that.
we try and be fair here.
Fair and balanced.
This is Laura Ingraham and Stephen Miller. They're having a great time out on the at the 250
Great American State Fair.
Great American State Fair. They're the only people there this day. They literally.
No, there was that masturbating streamer.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
They should take-
tickets only.
Dress as Uncle Sam.
They should take a tip from the left and start bussing people in, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Well, Charlie Kirk's not around to do that anymore,
Right.
which he did for January 6th.
Okay, here is Stephen Miller and Laura Ingraham trying to show folks that it's all about America, and there's we're all Americans, and if you're not, then well.
Wait. Mike DeWine, Stephen, the governor of Ohio. See, we know each other so well, I can just throw that name out and he starts laughing. Mike DeWine said we'll essentially cease to have healthcare workers in his state if you deport all those Haitians. So we'll have no we've never had healthcare workers in the country until we had Haitians.
So I'm just going to say this. If I have a loved one this is going to be very politically incorrect, but if I have a loved one who's in the hospital in emergency medical care, I'm going to take the licensed American nurse, not the illegal alien from Haiti. That's just me.
All right, Stephen, it's great to see you. Thank you.
You don't have any love. No one loves you. You don't have any loved ones.
Yeah, it's
right.
a hypothetical.
Your family
It's a
hates you.
hypothetical.
Your family hates you. You have no one to take care of.
If I were to have loved ones, and then he continues on. But we should also say that if you are Haitian and you are working as a nurse in a hospital, you are licensed.
Right.
If you
who are
hear on
these,
temporary,
these rogue nurses.
we only hire
they just wanna be around old people.
licensed nurses. No, temporary protected status meant actually that you could go get licensed.
Yeah. It's like, I recognize that. Weren't you selling fruit in the park last week?
Yeah.
Come on in and.
What are you doing with Grandma? By the way, when you take away the healthcare sector, basically every other sector of our economy is collapsing, and there's been no job growth. That's the only area where there's been job growth, and it's because there's a desperate need, because we have an aging population that is like we're in the baby
poisoning
boomer
ourselves
era,
every day with
right? And
Phosphate lollipops.
everything else is contracting. Manufacturing's collapsing. Every other part of the economy is collapsing except the healthcare sector. And his one big ugly ass bill privatized everything, so there needs to be more workers in that area. So he's just lying.
I mean, what's going to happen in 5 years? Because my parents and my parents' generation, they're rapidly going to be entering into hospice and
Yes.
elder care and all kinds of problems. Like, that's already starting.
But
They're
you're
already in their 80s.
We're
have
already
a
seeing
Haitian
this
do it,
because of
though.
the cuts in Medicaid in particular. It is cutting funding. 2/3 of our elderly in nursing homes are there being paid for by Medicaid. When you get up there, you'll go through this whole thing with your parents. I went through it with mine. And the rural nursing homes, there are standards that the U.S. government has as to how many, the ratio of workers to patients you have. Because one of the things that like these private equity owned nursing homes do, many nursing homes, the ones that Cuomo sort of like got his campaign funds from, they will over-medicate their patients so they don't have to have people actually going in and dealing with them. So if you put them on a bunch of antipsychotics or whatever it is, the patients become like near vegetative.
Right.
And therefore, you don't have to go in because they don't need something to eat. They don't need whatever it is. There's a minimum number of workers that you have to have patients. And RFK has been pouring out waivers to that. He'll say it's because otherwise they're going to close, but it's also because Medicaid is cut back so much so that there's not Medicaid eligibility in a lot of these places, and these hospitals can't afford to stay open.
The other side of that is a lot of the boomers, I would say, like I'm thinking of my dad, they want to live for as long, they want to live forever, and they can keep, if they're healthy, they are going to live for a long time. So
Yeah.
it's also like this aging population that's going to be around into their hundreds.
And at which point they're going to need, they're all going to end up in a facility. The question is, can we smooth it out with Gen X? But
And these are the same group of people, by the way, who own these homes, and Trump doesn't want to increase the housing supply because it would make their home value decrease potentially in his view. They're all dying anyway.
Right.
Like, what are you going to do sitting on that? You've already made like 3 times your return.
There are there are hospital floors right now that are understaffed with nurses, where people sit in their room waiting for an attendant, and there's only 2 nurses active on the floor. And it'd be nice, I think, to have a Haitian or whatever qualified nurse there to go care for those people. It's despicable that this country's so easily distracted with racism from the shabbiness of things like the healthcare system.
He's going to be on some, cancer deathbed at some point soon.
Yeah.
And he's going to be begging for whoever is around to help him relieve some pain.
I would love to be there. Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.